Not gonna lie, yesterday after spitting out a piece of mango into my hand, Ellie sat down next to me, looked at her chewed mango, that's right, in my hand, and said, "You should put that in the trash." I'm not gonna do it right now because I just sat down, but you can. And those are my own words used against me. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome back to Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Peloton. Check out the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus. I'm your host, Kylie Kelsey, Michaela Schifrin's long-lost sister, super fan of Alyssa Liu, Amber Glenn, Layla Edwards, Breezy Johnson. Let's be real. Honestly, all of the badass women of Team USA. And my first child to greet me after being away for a week was Bennie. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are. That was literally the last child I thought that was going to greet me. Finn was second. Wyatt said, quote, "Oh, you're back." Yep, it was as humbling as it sounds. Finn didn't even realize that I had entered the house. And when she did, she immediately crawled over to me and snuggled her face into me. But it was Bennie that beat her to the punch. Coming up on today's episode, we just celebrated Bennie's birthday yesterday. So I'm going to get honest about that and the birthday season here in our house. After that, I'm going to be joined by one of my favorite actresses of all time and someone I've been wanting to talk to from the minute we started this podcast. Guys, it's Jennifer Garner. We got Jennifer Garner. I said that sentence and I meant it. Are you joking? Yes. I'm not joking, but yes, I am as shocked as you are. And so here we go. Before we get to all of that, let's check out our Real One comments of the week. First up, cool 78 minutes on this interview. Thanks, Queen Emma. Next comment, I sense a theme here at Velvet Stone Breaker 9874. Thankful for Queen Emma and this 1 hour and 2 minute runtime. Are you yoking me? That's so messed up. I was trying to be nice to Queen Emma, and more importantly, everybody knows I was trying to be nice to King Brad because we had multiple athletes in each episode. So I didn't want our athlete conversations to be chopped up too short. And they were so much fun to talk to. They were so good to talk to. And so I wanted to make sure that we did that. And also, I'm becoming a weak little baby. And I keep saying yes. I technically gave Queen Emma unlimited minutes for that second Milan episode. I'm not proud of what I did, but a little proud because it was a fun episode. So if you haven't watched it, you should. Because it's the whole reason we went to Milan. Yeah, cheering on the athletes was so much fun. But let's be real. Getting to sit down in a one-to-one situation and ask them all the questions that I had, out-of-body experience. Queen Emma tried to say, all right, cool 60 it is, but she can 54 or less. That was so generous. Wow, I'm being sweet. Okay. Can I be honest? Like I mentioned, we just celebrated Bennie's birthday. So today I'm going to get honest about that and birthdays in general with a 6, almost 5, 3, and almost 11-month-old. To celebrate Bennie's birthday, we had Elsa deliver snow. You know, so when you're good, you're good. And apparently we nailed that. Because Bennie was very excited about Elsa's delivery because it was a massive snow. We literally got hit with a blizzard. So I had to prepare the day before by getting groceries that applied to either option that could potentially happen, which was a chocolate cake, which is only one we get, and a funfetti cake, which is like a box cake mix. So I bought that, and I bought chocolate cake. And I said, which do you want? And she said, chocolate cake. So we had chocolate cake, and we had a day of Bennie gets to pick. So she picked watching Elsa in the morning. We watched Frozen 2. Then we went outside and we played in the Elsa Delivery of Snow. And that was it. Elliot, she was very excited to tell Bennie happy birthday. And then she exclaimed, it's very exciting because that means my birthday is tomorrow. And believe it or not, her birthday is, you guessed it, not the day after Bennie's. So that was a tough pill to swallow for Ellie. We had to discuss that her birthday is next week. She didn't like that. The girls have very much come to understand that when it's their sister's birthday, it is their sister's birthday. Because like I've said a million times before, they're not getting presents on their sister's birthday. It's not their day. Everybody gets cake, and that's exciting enough. Everyone talks about the terrible twos. I didn't find two to be terribly crazy with Bennie. I think it's more that she's the third child and that we've been worked down. We've been worn down by her sisters. And so we have some things that we need to work on. The age of 3 is going to come with losing passies, which for all of those people who are going to get in the comments and be like, by 3 years old, she should have already lost the passies. Hey, I'm going to need you to sit down. You actually came to the wrong place, and we don't accept that type of bullshit around here. So I'm gonna need you to just kick rocks, not the place or the time or the person. Yeah. So we need to kick passies, and we also need to take no for an answer. Super simple. Those are our two things that we're going to work on as a three-nager. I would love to say that Bennie is going to be a three-nager, but she already did the teenager thing at 2. So 3 will be a fun surprise. Every single age has been different for every kid, so it's hard to predict what's about to happen. I cannot believe that Bennie is 3. That's that. You know what's fucked up? That's fucked up, because that makes me sad. And I don't like it. How about that? I've had enough of the growing up thing. And the messed up part is when your kids look at you and say, I'm growing up on you. And just twist the dagger that they've now thrust into your bag. It's fine. I'm fine. Mm-hmm. All right. That does it for Can I Be Honest? Next up, let's get to Doom Scroll the Week. First up on Doom Scroll the Week, I'm watching ESPN on Monday nights. And looks like I'm watching Sundays now too, because fuck yeah, we're getting women's sports Sundays. And I'm so here for this. Let's see the clip. It's Caitlin Clark in sunglasses dancing to a little techno, and it says Women's Sports Sundays, a new hub spotlighting top matchups from the WNBA and National Women's Soccer League. They will launch Sundays in primetime in the summer. I love this so much. I love that ESPN is prioritizing women's sports. I love that they see that the trajectory is upwards. Speaking of women's sports, the women of Team USA officially won 8 of 12 of our gold medals at the Winter Olympics. That means Team USA won a total of 12 gold medals, and 8 of them, that's right, 2/3 of them were women. How about that? Plus, oh my gosh, I love this so much. Plus, 21 of our 33, or 63.6% of total Team USA medals were won by women. Because women's sports, period. That's it. That's the whole sentence. This is the sixth, 6th consecutive Olympics where US women have won more gold and total medals than, you guessed it, the men. And to that I say, it gives you something to laugh about. Interesting. Let's fucking go, ladies. Also, let's fucking go U.S. women's hockey. I'm so proud of you guys. We got to witness that in person. Magical. And then I got to run into them, what was it, a day later? And then I promptly went and sat with them as if I was going to join the team. This was fun. I'm glad we looked up the women's statistics where we just want to make sure that everyone's aware of the women carrying Team USA on their backs. And to the giggles. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to get to the bottom of if our U.S. women's hockey team is really planning to go to Vegas, because if so, you can catch me in the fucking club. Okay. We're about to do a fuck around and find out episode in a Vegas club. That, and everybody on our team knows that's exactly where I want to be. You know what? Shout out to Flava Flav for his support of really the Olympics in general and Team USA, but especially leaning into his support of women in sports across. I mean, he's been doing it from like multiple Olympics now, not only supporting female athletes, but then also supporting sports that might not get as much visibility. I will say about the real ones that I am so proud to have the women and just really all around listeners, no matter who you are, you guys get it, because you guys tag me in things where people are lifting up female athletes, lifting up women. The Olympics was no shortage of that. And I really appreciate people tagging me and drawing my attention to the clips and highlights that involve the women of Team USA, really all of Team USA, but especially the women of Team USA. I would also, we already gave a shout out to Corey and Corey for winning silver, but that's why I'm saying all of our athletes for Team USA. Obviously the women, they mean business, but Team USA, we're really proud of you. And it was nice to feel patriotic for a couple weeks, you know? Go USA. All right, that's it for Doom Scroll of the Week. Coming up, you're about to hear my conversation with the one and only Jennifer Garner. What? Yep. I'm finally back home after a week in Milan, going to sporting events every day and eating all the pasta in sight and focaccia. I miss it. But it's also nice to start to get back into my routine. And one thing that always helps me get back into the swing of things after being away is a nice workout on the Peloton app. Peloton can help you continue to start your year off right with their new Cross-Training Tread Plus powered by Peloton IQ. The Cross-Training Tread Plus is Peloton's most elevated equipment with real-time guidance and endless ways to move, alone or with your favorite instructors. My go-tos are Robin, Allie Love, and Alex Toussaint. And I've said it and I'll say it again. As a mom, my favorite part about Peloton is that it helps you achieve more in less time. Sometimes you only have 30 minutes. And by that, you can go in, search the app, find things that fit your time, and then you still get to do something for you. Gosh, it's so nice. Plus, Peloton IQ provides intelligent strength coaching. The new movement tracking camera allows Peloton IQ to count your reps and correct your form in real time. And with the new swivel screen, you can go from a hot girl walk on the tread to a stretch session off of it, all with one smooth spin of the screen. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross-Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com. As a parent, DoorDash always has been there for me when I needed it most. We all know life gets crazy. DoorDash just helps bring a little order to it. Valentine's Day, we had to order Valentine's because Mom of the Year remembered at the last minute that we had to take them to school. So there's that, but it doesn't even matter. DoorDash had me covered. We were not going to be the only ones at school without Valentine's, because the idea of packing everyone up in the car just to get a box of Valentine's sounds like not fun at all. I don't want to do that. So we didn't. We DoorDashed it. Work, life, stress, and multitasking constantly is just the daily routine when you have kids. Being able to offload a few of those to-dos so you can get a little more time to focus on yourself and your family is huge. When life happens, DoorDash is there. Real life needs real relief. That's why DoorDash is there for whatever you need, whenever you need it. When the chaos of life hits, DoorDash will be there. We all know that when life gets crazy, DoorDash just helps bring a little order to it. I can confidently say you know and love her from 13 going on 30, Juno and Deadpool and Wolverine. She's also starring in the hit Apple TV series, The Last Thing He Told Me. Season 2 is out now. She's the co-founder of Once Upon a Farm, an excellent cook, a mom of 3, and now she's officially, not gonna lie, Jennifer Garner, welcome to the show.
Hi.
I'm so excited to have you.
I feel like we're oldies besties now.
I mean,
yeah.
yes.
We spent the morning together. Are we allowed to say that?
We did.
But we did.
And not only did we spend the morning together, but you were kind enough to welcome me into your home.
You're always welcome in my home.
And you cooked for me.
Of course.
Incredible.
Anytime.
Speaking of, this morning we did the cooking show. I think we can tell everybody.
Yeah, we did a nap time cook club.
And I'm so excited about it because I'm genuinely taking that recipe on to my home to make sure that I can marinate my meat during nap time.
I want to know, does it actually work?
I'm going to send you a picture of my bowls.
Okay.
You'll see what we're talking about. You have to tune in to see it.
That's right.
Yes. That's called a tease. You're welcome. Right now, I'd love to start with my all-time favorite movie of yours.
Okay.
It's 13 going on 30.
Oh, thank you.
I just rewatched it the other day, and I have to tell you, it made me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is this lovely ode to like young women.
Yeah.
And you captured like that young spirit when you were in your 30-year-old version of yourself. And it really, it spoke to my soul.
I love that movie so much. We had the best time making that movie. We all loved our director so much, who sadly died, Gary Winnick, of brain cancer. If not, we would all have worked with Gary 10 times by now. He was so wonderful, and he had this whole feeling of play on the set, and it was such a big deal for Judy. It was such a big deal for me. It was such a big deal for Mark, and the three of us got along so well with everyone.
It really felt like the entire cast just fit their roles perfectly. It was so, oh my gosh, it's so much fun to watch.
You know what's weird? I haven't watched it since the premiere in full. I've seen, like, there have been times where I've had to talk about a certain scene or something, and so I've gone back and watched that scene. And I don't know why I haven't sat down to watch the whole thing. But yeah.
Have your kids watched it?
Well, they went through some tortured years where they were turning 13 and it was showing up at birthday parties a lot or sleepovers. And the parents thought, oh, this will be a fun thing. And my kids were, first of all, mortified. Mortified. And second of all, so upset to see me sad, so upset to see me being in love or and also it's just so cringe.
Yeah.
So... I got a couple of calls from sleepovers like, I think I have a headache. And I'm like, you have a headache?
Yeah.
You've never had a headache, but you need me
I
to
do
get
now,
you.
and
okay.
I want to come home.
That's that.
Yeah. Do people still quote it to you? What's the most common quote that people quote to you?
I mean, I say 30, flirty, and thriving.
Sure.
3 or 4 times a week in videos to people, because if you're turning 30 or you're turning 13 and you run into me, well, I'm going to do a video for a friend of yours. If somebody in your life is having one of those birthdays, I'm going to do that video.
See, my favorite quote is not that.
What is it?
That's because I have these incredible boobs to fill it out. I always thought that was like the most lovely reaction of just like, yeah, you know what you get between 13 and 30?
Boobs.
You can fill
they
out
were
this
very
great dress.
small, actually.
Can I tell you something? I loved that moment because I was just like, maybe that means one day I will get boobs to fill out a dress. They never came. I'm still waiting. But it was like,
you've tried your best.
I've tried my best.
You're pumping.
I know.
You've been pregnant.
I gave my best chance.
Yeah.
Naturally to get some boobs. And still we're waiting. We're just I'm so patient. I'm still waiting. So we'll see. Where does the character of Jenna rank on your characters that you've played?
I mean, she's 1 or 2. She's right up there. Yeah. Yeah, because how magical. I just remember coming up with things in the moment and playing so much. There was so much joy in the creation of her and of that set in general. So yeah, she's up there Jenna Rink, Sydney Bristow's, she might be number one just because she changed my life because people cared. It was the first thing I ever did that people really cared about. But more than that, she gave me this sense of self and confidence because I had never, I had such girl next door energy that I'd never had a swagger, and she made me have a swagger. And I think it's really important for young women to find, recognize, and know how to use their own swagger.
I love that. I have so many favorite scenes from the movie, but I think one people probably remember the most is you in the dress, the boobs dress.
Uh-huh.
Could you still do the dance, first of all?
Yeah.
You remember the moves.
I've had to look at the moves. I could do it if I had 15
I'm not going to
minutes.
ask you because I'm not.
Bless you.
First
Thank
of all,
you.
Wouldn't put you on the spot like that.
There was a point in my life where everyone was like, I know what you can do. When you get onto this talk show, do the Thriller dance, like for a very long time. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to. But then it does go away. And now it's been long enough that it's sweet again.
Yes.
But yeah, I could give you your basic.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we had Caleb is a former guest and friend of the show,
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Heron, and his, not gonna lie, was that he thinks that we should bring back flash mobs.
I love flash mobs. Did they go away?
I think for a little while they have. I think, I'm gonna use your word for you, I think they're a little cringe. I think they're cringe. I think most people would say they're cringe.
Mm-hmm.
And by people, I mean young people.
I think they are cringe for the youth.
Yes. The youths, if you
for
will.
the youths. But I tear up. I mean, somebody pulls out a tuba and I got a tear. I get a little sparkle behind my eyes and it's a tear.
I love them.
Love it. Don't even start with like their little
Levels.
Levels.
Mm.
Little cherub kids up
Mhm.
high.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody has a violin.
Oof. Done.
Done.
Yeah, I think we should probably bring it back.
I had a
And
flash mob for me once.
Did
But
you?
this is the kind of flash mob that I believe in. There were no cameras. Nobody's ever seen it.
Yes.
It was at a restaurant. I have a couple of friends that do things for my birthday. And I don't know. I think they try to rattle me, frankly. And so
And did they
there
nail
we
it?
were having a lovely meal.
Yes.
And they pulled out a bad replica of that dress, the Thriller dress.
Sure.
Susie DeSanto is the costume designer. We've been friends and colleagues for 20 some years since then. And so there are a lot of bad mock-ups. They
Yes.
told me to put it on over what I was wearing. And they were like, we just want to see. And I didn't think anything of it. And then
First mistake.
somebody started playing. I don't even remember if it was Thriller or if it was something else. Anyway, somebody started playing music and suddenly everyone in the restaurant slowly got up and started dancing. And they all knew what they were doing. And I just was like, great. This is heaven. I will dance with you. No problem. So I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
And I love that there's no video evidence.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I'm into that. I do think that's a hot take that maybe we should bring back flash mobs, but we shouldn't just do it for clicks. We should do it for the joy that you feel in your heart being involved. How about that?
Yeah. I have a not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that whenever there's like a singing
I
telegram,
love where this is going.
goes on too long.
Absolutely.
Goes on too long. I think if somebody shows up to your house, give me a verse, a chorus,
Yes.
repeat the chorus.
Mhm.
If there's a great bridge, toss it in there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I tell you where this spills over into a more, I would say, universal experience? Because
Okay.
I have never received a singing telegram, whatever
Noted.
you would call that. I have not
Noted.
yet. Feel free not to send me one. Not asking for one. But where this spills over, I just spoke to someone who recently got married, and I gave them the tip of, have you talked to your DJ about making sure that you are not expected to dance the entire song?
Thank you.
Because similar thing, you get about halfway through and you're like,
How
now
many
we're just
verses
awkwardly slow
are
dancing in front of
there to
200
groovy
people.
kind of love? A lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's important.
That's very important. This is important, and this is a way that we're helping educate the world.
Yes. Don't stick around for longer than you need to in an awkward situation.
Yeah. If there's music involved,
cut it short.
Cut it short.
Pick the hot spot.
And get out.
I love this.
Nobody knows. Unless you're from West Virginia, you don't know all of Take Me Home Country Roads.
Do you know what's funny? They played that as the last song at my wedding.
It's a great song.
I have no idea why.
Because you're a lucky woman.
Is that why?
Yeah.
I looked at my husband and I said, "Did you request this?" And he said, "Nope." And I said, "Okay." And then we just...
I bet everyone sang it.
Everyone sang it.
You are welcome. My state says you are blessed. We've blessed you.
Thank you for that. Luckily for us, 13 going on 30 super fans, you actually brought back the iconic dress for Halloween last year.
Yeah, I did.
We have the clip right here.
Oh, great. Oh, retinol. See,
those readers you were talking about.
This is the readers. I'm telling you, it's happening. Just because your girl doesn't wear heels anymore,
ever.
If I can help it,
if it's a choice.
Yeah.
Is that the actual dress?
No, that's the janky one. That's the one from the flash mob. Look at how we just connected the dots.
Look at us. Full circle. Did you expect this level of excitement from fans when you posted that?
Was there excitement?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, bless. Oh, that makes me happy.
The clip. The fact that you don't know this is crazy. The clip had 42 million views.
You're welcome, Neutrogena. Okay. All right, girl. Yeah. Good.
Great. Nailed it. That's so incredible.
Do you know, though, Mark and Judy and I have talked about doing a rewatch for charity or something. Do you think people, like, if we watched it live together?
1,000%.
Would people be into that?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Should we manifest it? We love manifesting things here. Okay.
Manifesting.
Let's do it. Got it. Perfect. We
Done.
nailed it. Will a sequel ever happen? Or are we just going to let it be what it is?
People talked about that. They've talked, like, gosh, I was part of the invention of I was part of the development of a TV show of it at one point. I was going to be like the teacher or the mom next door kind of thing. They've talked about a remake, a sequel. I mean, I just think it's inevitable because that is what the world is, and it's such a great winning story. But it's hard to how do you not just replicate it? And the wonderful thing about what Gary did is it still stands up on its own.
Very much.
But there is a musical. And there's a musical. It's had a couple of runs in Manchester. I believe it's going to London next. The music is really great. This amazing, amazing performer. She's going back into Les Mis right now. Her name's Lucy Jones. And she played Jenna Rink. And she's incredible. And Andy Fickman directed it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see it on Broadway someday. Would that be so cool? I would die.
That would be awesome.
I would die. I would make them put me in it for a night. I would be like, give me all the rehearsals. I will be in the back, but I'm doing this.
No, not in the back.
In the back.
No.
I'd be happier in the back.
Okay.
Can I please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay. She wants to be in the back. Don't put her in the front. Well, since we're talking about the possibility of bringing back one of your characters, you actually just did this with Elektra.
I know. Wasn't that cool?
I will tell you, the Marvel fan base is fun.
Intense. Yeah.
Intense is a good word.
Intense, insane. Yes.
Both applicable. Now, I'm sure you're sworn to secrecy, but as a non-professional journalist, I'm just going to ask it. And Meredith can tell me to stop. Should we be keeping our eyes peeled for more Elektra appearances in the future?
Should we manifest it?
Should we?
Ready, go.
Let's go. Okay. Elektra. There we go. Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, something I'm pretty certain you can tell me about
Okay.
is your Apple TV series, The Last Thing He Told Me.
The last thing he told me.
So
Season 2.
Season 2 premiere is streaming now, and episode 2 comes out tomorrow, February 27th, when you're watching this. I told you this morning, I watched, if you have not watched season 1 yet, carve out some time, people, because I started watching at about 8 p.m. and finished around 2:30 a.m. because I couldn't stop myself.
Sorry. I am sorry about that.
You shouldn't be.
You need sleep.
But I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh.
I stayed up right until Finn, our 9-month-old, woke up for a feed.
Look at
so
that.
It was actually
it makes a lot of sense.
Math. It made sense scientifically. The show is amazing. The
so
cast is incredible. You were incredible.
Thank you.
You felt like a maternal hug. It just, I don't even know how to describe it. I was so excited about season 2, and I may or may not have seen 2 episodes so far.
I can't believe you're like the first person I've spoken to who has seen 2 episodes. So I'm kind of geeking out.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, we can bleep all of it. We're going to have to bleep it. King Brad, bleep this. When, did you do that stunt?
Yes.
I was like, and like, now what?
Okay, you're soothing my little soul because I'm so nervous. It's so nerve-wracking.
Can I tell you, after season 1, I thought to myself, is season 2 going to be like this lovely reunion situation? King Brad, you're going to have to cut this too. Let me tell you about this, though. You shouldn't watch it when you're in a hotel room by yourself. That you can keep in. That shit was bananas. You know what I'm going to do the minute I get back to this hotel?
What?
I'm going to watch episode 3 because I'm a glutton for punishment. And holy shit.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. How about Angourie Rice? How about Judy Greer?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
And she's so bad. I don't know if we'll ever play Friends.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
For anyone
Kylie,
who hasn't watched this, you play a stepmom to a teenage daughter in the show. You guys have some things that you have to navigate together.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Have you found it easier to connect with characters that are moms?
I don't know that. No. Do I find it easier to connect with them because they're moms? No. But I love having movie kids and TV kids. I love the intimacy of that relationship, whether they're a toddler and I get to become best buddies with a toddler, or whether it's a little kid or a teenager or a young adult. I love them. And they help give me perspective on myself as a parent in ways that I can be, I'm like practicing that relationship, even practicing the friction of it and ways that I can take that home and do a better job.
That's so
Which
beautiful.
is mostly keeping my mouth shut. Because really your kids get to a point, and I know I hate to say this to you because you're so far from this and it's really rude, but they get to a point where you're not supposed to tell them everything.
Yeah.
You're supposed to stay quiet. And I don't know when that happens, but all of a sudden it's not on you and you're in trouble and you're not supposed to tell them, do this, say this, wear this.
Sure.
And that is offensive.
Naturally.
Yeah, but it's the truth. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did talk about earlier how rude it is that our kids grow up. Mm-hmm. It's rude.
Yeah, that and reading glasses, those are the 2 things I have to tell you. they're both are inevitable.
Both are rude.
Yeah, both are rude.
Now, Reese Witherspoon is also an executive producer on the show. I read that you said that Reese pushed you to go after this role. Is that true?
Reese is incredible. She really is. Have you met her?
I have not.
Oh, you'll like her so much because she's like, hi. But, and she's so beautiful and blonde and perky and little. And you just think, well, I'm going to put you in my little pocket. But then it turns out she's brilliant. And she is not only brilliant, she's the kind of small, she's so mighty, she could get under you and like lift you up on her on her one hand and palm you and be like, you go tell him what you need to tell him. She's just all for women having every opportunity that they should have. And she has completely transformed entertainment. Reese, by herself, by giving women these jobs, making sure that the crew is peopled with women as leaders and women at the center of the story as their own heroes. She's kind of incredible.
Now, I have a quote here that you shared from Reese that, quote, nobody is sitting around thinking, what can I shoot in LA that's going to have a 50-year-old woman in it? You've got to create stuff on your own.
Yeah, she really did push me years ago. She was just like, hey, this isn't just going to happen. You have teenagers, you want to be home. Okay, you better go and create it and make it so good that somebody has to buy it. And that was kind of the beginning of, I have a very, my manager is my bestie and she is also very entrepreneurial. And so she was also saying like, let's get in there and figure this out. And so we felt like our best shot at that was something in the family space. And that's where Yes Day came from.
That's incredible. Now, another legendary I'm grateful for right now is Kate Winslet.
Is she not the bomb?
She's so cool.
I know.
I have not met her yet. I'm waiting to question her on all things Philadelphia because she did Mayor of Easttown and she nailed that accent.
She did.
She did a great job, which is hard.
Yeah.
Now, Kate recently talked about aging naturally and, quote, wanting a face that moves. I spoke about it on the podcast because I feel very, very strongly that my face tells all of the things that I've gotten to do. And I think truly that crow's feet are one of the most beautiful things because it suggests that you've had a lot of things to smile about in your life. I did read that it seems that you feel similarly. I loved these quotes in particular from you. You said, I want to age. I want to live to be 100. I want to wear every single bit of those 100 years and feel great about them. And also you said, I like to be able to move my forehead. It's such a big part of my face.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I did. I mean, of course, I've tried Botox and all that, but it takes very little to completely freeze my forehead. And then I just feel so conspicuous, like I've got a walking billboard. I might as well get a tattoo of something, across it. It's horrible. So no, the Botox in the forehead, unfortunately, is not for me. But I have creasy wrinkles and they're going to have to just be there. So sometimes I get bangs.
When you're not agreeing with them. When I don't agree with my forehead, I just cover it up for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a great solution.
Totally. Women have been doing it forever. Hi, Goldie.
That's actually very, that's
she's
a
adorable.
Great point.
Yeah.
I realize when I talk to my kids, especially because they're little, I do a lot of like eyebrow raising when they're telling a story. Like they'll be talking and my face is doing like all of the emotions you might feel during the story because I want them to know that I'm engaged and interested.
Serve and return.
Yes. And so I can't imagine not being able to give that to them.
Can you imagine if you ever did it right now and you're just
like, that's so interesting.
Thank you for telling me that. And then what happens? Yes,
Wouldn't that be so sad?
It would be so sad.
Oh, I can't.
No.
But I do love that women are speaking up about it and that we're making it clear that there's so much beauty in your face showing emotion.
100%. And I also think that anyone who wants to do whatever they want to do, they look beautiful. They look beautiful.
But isn't that the key? Like women are beautiful, period.
So don't think that I don't have something in there because I haven't done surgery. I would tell you if I haven't done any of that stuff. But once a year, I go see someone and I'm like,
do it.
I'm a pincushion. I can't really tell the difference after because that's what I've noticed. The more you spend on a dermatologist doing a bunch of things to your face,
the less you can tell.
The less you can tell that they've done it. And for somehow that's a good thing. Yeah. I don't know why, but I will go pay them so much money to say, I don't want to see it.
I don't want to know that you did anything but do things to make me look younger. And then you walk out and you're like, you look refreshed.
Did you have a nap?
Did you drink a bottle of water?
Is that what I meant? But you know what? That's my defiant, yes, I will do this, but I don't get it done, very often.
I will say in that same department, I think it's so important to make that note that women are beautiful, period. So like no matter how a woman chooses to, really people are beautiful, period. You are beautiful exactly how you would like to be. And so if that means that you would like to make your forehead not move, have at it.
100%. And you can have an oopsie daisy and you can think that you're going to leave with a forehead that moves. Yes. And if for 6 months your forehead doesn't move, God bless you. We're going to look the other way. Get some bangs. Wear a hat. Yes. And you're going to be okay.
It'll be an opposite. Get bangs so that your forehead can chill out for a little bit.
Your forehead's like, I don't know.
Yes. Yes. But for the most part, if you want to do it, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
My kids are like, Mom promises you'll never get a facelift. And I say, I am unlikely to rush toward a facelift. And yet I refuse to make that promise because I am me today and I don't know how I'm going to feel.
Isn't that I find that to be such a silly phenomenon that it's like 20 years ago, you said that you would never do this.
Right.
And you're like, do you know how much I've experienced in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Let alone 20 years.
Right.
I can't speak to what I'm going to be doing in 20 years.
Right.
I can't even tell you what I'm going to have for dinner. But maybe.
Well, maybe. But what? Hang on a second. But that being said, Kate Winslet. I know. Love her so much.
The real ones know by now I'm always excited to talk about Olipop because it's refreshing, delicious, and not only does it taste good, but it also makes you feel good because it supports your gut with 6 to 9 grams of fiber. I have a few top flavors of Olipop: cream soda, root beer, and sometimes the occasional strawberry vanilla. I love them because they're crisp and refreshing, and the cream soda is actually creamy. It's so good. The new Shirley Temple flavor is also surprising and exciting, and I like it. And like me and the entire concept of this podcast, Olipop always keeps it real, literally, because they use real ingredients. With less than 5 grams of sugar, it's always something you can grab out of the fridge without thinking twice. It feels good and tastes great. Olipop is a great little pick-me-up in your day and something you can actually look forward to drinking. It's not a health drink you should have. It's a soda you want to have because it's refreshing and comes in 18 different flavors. And get this, you can get a free can of Olipop. Buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store and they'll pay you back for 1. Shop at Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, and thousands of other retailers near you. Sign up at drinkolipop.com/NGL. There are so many unexpected finds on Facebook Marketplace that all come with a story. I actually have a lot of friends who love Facebook Marketplace, particularly when it comes to furniture for their tiny humans, because you can get great deals on cribs and dressers. Let's be for real. We know how fast kids grow out of things. Even if you buy a little kid's table, if your kids are anything like mine, it'll be here before you know it when their little leggies can no longer fit under the kids' table. And now Facebook Marketplace is partnering with another powerhouse, Bridgerton, to celebrate the 2nd episode batch drop of season 4 only on Netflix. Plus, now Bridgerton fans can go on Facebook Marketplace and enter to win one-of-a-kind items inspired by and from the set of Bridgerton. With Facebook Marketplace, you can get closer to the world of Bridgerton and connect with other fans by picking up favorite fineries from other fans to celebrate the new season. Perhaps a Regency-era fainting couch? This sounds like my kind of couch, because then you can lay on it. You got it. Check out the custom Bridgerton shopping experience on Facebook Marketplace now at fb.me/Bridgerton Marketplace and watch Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2 on February 26th, only on Netflix. Facebook Marketplace and Bridgerton, for every listing, there's a story. Well, shifting gears a little bit, something else I love talking about on the show is motherhood.
Oh, cute.
And I know you're a mom of 3. How old are your kids now?
Do you start forgetting kids' birthdays? Because just wait, that's going to happen.
Oh,
when you start
don't worry. I gave myself a cheat sheet. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll tell you my cheat sheet.
I have a 20-year-old, 17-year-old, and my little guy turns 14 tomorrow.
Oh, that's so exciting. Mm-hmm. My cheat sheet is that I got to evict all of my children. In other words, I got to choose their birthdays.
Oh,
So my first one is 10-2.
Oh, yeah.
My next one is 3-3. March 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next one is 2-2-3-2-3. That one is very helpful.
Yeah.
And then March 30th, 3-3-0.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I really,
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were also married on 4-14-18. If you add 4 and 14, it makes 18. I really tried to help him as much as humanly possible. Try and forget that one. Your oldest is in college.
Mm-hmm.
We're still a ways away from that, but I feel like I need all the advice that I can get. So how is that going?
Mm-hmm. Well, the cool thing is teenagers are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Their friends are amazing. They're funny. They have all these interests you never could have predicted. They're thoughtful. Their kids are thoughtful. And yeah, everybody has their moments. We have our moments, but you grow up with them. So it's not like somebody's going to hand you a 14-year-old and say, here, deal with this. You will have been through every age. You will have had little foreshadowing of what this is going to be like. You will have practiced. And every day as a mom is a new day to say, okay, that didn't work. Let me try again. Every day is a fresh start.
Yes.
Every day is an opportunity. And if you can just keep giving yourself that grace, you get there and you're suddenly just like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for them to go to school. I mean,
Do you know that's what I thought that I was going to be upset about my daughter starting kindergarten?
Mm-hmm.
It was not that she was starting kindergarten. Mm-hmm. It was that she was starting school 5 days a week for the rest of her life until she moves out of my house.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Rude. I know. Insulting.
Offensive.
Yeah.
I shouldn't allow it.
It's
What's the point?
Horrible.
What is the point of having them if they're going to betray you like that?
Really? We gave them life. And then they do that?
Yeah.
I know. It hurts my soul.
I know. I remember the first rainy day that my first was in kindergarten, and we could walk our kids in and stay for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I did every day and blah, blah, blah. And I think I was pregnant at the time, so I wasn't working. So I was really very omnipresent. Yeah, locked in. And the first day that it rained and they said, oh, there's no flag line today. You don't, just drop them off. And I dropped her off and she was going into school in her little backpack for kindergarten. And that is the day I lost it. Because I was like, what? I don't even get to go? You're just going to do it without me?
I don't get to go to kindergarten?
Yeah, hello? Hello, I need to say
enrolled here.
Where am I going to say the Pledge of Allegiance if not here? Gosh.
Do I have to go home and do it by myself?
Yeah, you'll have those moments,
But they catch you. They sneak up on you.
Wait till junior and senior year. You're so screwed.
Nope. Mm-hmm. No. I refuse. I'm not. I would like to opt out. I'm not.
I feel the tears and I can't. I refuse to give into it here, Kylie Kelsey. I won't do it. But I do think about it, and now she's going to go back from Christmas break, just like, bye. I'm getting. I said, when is your flight? She was like, oh, it's, I booked it.
No. You what?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. We do not approve.
Yeah.
It's so.
But also, go on.
Sure. Mm-hmm. It depends on the day, really.
Uh-huh.
Because I'll tell you, winter break this year, summer break, I was like, hey, school. Can you take them yet? But winter break,
yeah,
I was like, no, I'll keep it.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine. I'll keep it to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a magical time, and it's only a week and a half, 2 weeks off of school, and you're just like, okay, and we get to do Christmas crafts, and we get to do like magical holiday things, and everything's a celebration. There's just parties,
and you're like in the height of all the fun of that.
Made ornaments.
Of course you did. You're crafty. We were talking about this. We were talking about our craft skills,
which neither of us have, apparently.
People might see both of us and think, oh,
to be fair,
crafty.
I would think that people would see me and they know.
They'd know that you're not crafty.
They would know.
I think that they might think I'm craftier than you are crafty.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'd almost guarantee it.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Should we get together for a little crafting corner one day?
You know what? Crafting's fun.
It is fun. I'll give you that. And I'll lock in.
Okay.
I can hyper focus.
Yeah, I can too. It's just, it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good.
It's going to look like, well, this is beautiful. This artwork is excellent. Mine belongs up there.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. We'll craft. We'll get together. Yeah. Let's manifest crafting.
Ready?
Craft.
Crafting.
Got it.
With Kylie.
Gosh. Okay. Being a mom also led you to becoming an entrepreneur.
It did.
As the co-founder and chief brand officer of Once Upon a Farm. We actually have some right here.
Oh, good.
This is perfect. Thank you so much, McKenna.
Have you ever been a Once Upon a Farm family?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Because these in particular, these right here, a house staple, these are what I would try to explain to Wyatt are the fruits and veggies that she used to eat before
veggies in every
she
bite.
Argued with me. Now, the cool thing about this is that I still have 2 children in my house that will eat them now.
Fantastic.
Which is delightful.
And the bigger ones, you might want to try one of those soft baked bars. There's no sugar in them. Very tasty. They have a little veggie in there.
I love that.
Okay. Yeah.
We will absolutely.
Good for a lunchbox.
That's what I need because packing a lunch,
I know,
makes me want to go cross-eyed.
And you have lunches to pack from now until Kingdom Come.
Yes.
And I bless you for it because I can't make that go away for you.
But you can continue to make delicious food.
It does really matter to us. I mean, that was a big thing when Cassandra Curtis started Once Upon a Farm, she really, she was already like in the food space, kind of an entrepreneur. And she had her first baby and she was so frustrated. You know, you open a jar of baby food and it's like, or a typical pouch that's just sitting on the shelf. It could be older than the baby. Okay. It could
First
be.
of all, the color and the smell.
The color.
Done.
Squeeze out a shelf-stable pouch of mango and then squeeze out our mango, which is bright yellow because it's just mango. That's, and so anyway, it's going along. We're feeding a lot of kids and we're feeding them, there's kid food is so full of sugar and preservatives and concentrate and all these things that add up to just not being very nutritious for them. And they deserve better. So we kind of work from that place.
Well, we're big fans in our house.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to try the bars because we have not tried them yet, but we are a big bar, granola bars I can talk them into.
Oh,
so
your
this
little
is good.
Ones, try tractor wheels. Try the tractor
wheels.
Yeah, there's a toddler bar that's called a tractor wheel. And it's like this.
Oh, I'm into that.
For a little hand.
Yeah. That's delightful. Thank you so much for chatting today.
Thank you so much.
This has been so fun.
I've had such a fun day with you.
It's been so awesome. Please make sure that you watch Jennifer in season 2 of The Last Thing He Told Me on Apple TV. Seriously, it is so good. If you haven't watched season 1, you can knock it out in one day. Seriously, go watch it. And also watch us cook together on Jen's Instagram and YouTube channel this Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's a wrap on another episode of Not Gonna Lie. You can find even more clips from my longer conversation with Jen on my YouTube channel on More Shit Monday. I'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Follow us on social at NGL with Kylie for clips throughout the week. Listen and subscribe on YouTube wherever... No. Why? Listen and subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. Not Gonna Lie is a Wave original brought to you by Peloton. Check out the new Peloton You can do this. You can do this. You're almost there. You can do this. Come on, mouth. I believe in you. Not Gonna Lie is a Wave original brought to you by Peloton. Check out the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus. Thanks to the real ones for tuning in.